Hello, my name is John Kingston, and I'm a candidate for re-election to the Revere School Committee. The school committee is made up of 6 citywide members, with the mayor being the chair of the committee. I am humbly asking you for one of your 6 votes on November 7th. I am second on the ballot. Education has always been very important in my family. My father was a teacher and elementary school principal for over 30 years in Revere. Both my parents were lifelong residents of Revere. I am a lifelong resident of Revere. I am a proud graduate of Revere Public Schools. When I graduated from high school, I went on to Bentley University and received my business degree in management from Bentley. And I'm very proud of that degree. Bentley is, to me, an excellent business school, and I received a great education to help me in my business career. 23 years ago, I became a PTO dad at the Lincoln School, and I've never stopped. I did a lot of things at the Lincoln School. One of my best memories was called School Store. On Wednesdays on my lunch, I would run to the Lincoln School from the credit union at City Hall, and I would volunteer my time selling pencils, paper, erasers, you name it, to try to raise some funds for the PTO. It was a lot of work, but it's something that I look back on and have a smile on my face. About 18 years ago, I began working at high school sports. I would be on the sidelines helping out at home football games in the fall. In the wintertime, I would be working on keeping score for both boys and girls basketball and then boys hockey at the skating rink. It was a lot of fun, and I was able to interact with a lot of staff, coaches, and kids. I really enjoyed that time in my life. I have then worked at the credit union, at the Revere Municipal Employees Credit Union, for 22 years. Last year, the credit union merged with St. Jean's Credit Union. In my 22 years in Revere, I spent most of the credit union was school staff. That was the bulk of our membership. We had police and other units as well, but the bulk of the membership was the school staff. And I was very fortunate to be able to talk to them and ask them how their day was and what was going on at the schools. So I learned an awful lot about the schools from them. That, along with my sports education, so to speak, I learned a lot about Revere Public Schools. There came a time when, while I enjoyed the volunteering and obviously enjoyed my time working at the credit union, that I wanted to do a little more. So I decided to run for the school committee. I ran the first time and lost. And I implore all candidates to, you might always get in the first time, but to keep trying. It's sometimes difficult to get in the first time, but you have to keep working at it. And I was successful the second time, and I was very thankful for that. And it's been a good learning experience for me, and I've enjoyed it. I have 2 children. They are both graduates of Revere Public Schools. My daughter likes school so much she became a teacher, and she's been teaching at the Wayland School now. She's in her 10th year. My son will be celebrating his 2nd year as Revere police officer next month. I'm extremely proud of my kids. I think every parent's proud of their kids, but I'm extremely proud of my kids because they've decided to stay in the community and service the community, my daughter through teaching and my son from being a police officer. And I really believe that they got that from the example that was shown from them at home, from both my dad and from myself, because we've always tried to give back to the community. So, and they're doing it now. So it does make me very happy. What I bring to the school committee are 2 things. One is the knowledge that I've received from working with the school department members at the credit union for 22 years, and now at St. Jean's, but also my business experience. A big part of the school department is the budget. Our budget is well over $100 million. And that requires someone that has some business experience. So what I bring to the table, I believe, is my school experience, knowing a lot of the staff members, knowing the buildings, talking to them on a daily basis, through my work, and also the business experience, looking at the budget and not being afraid of, big numbers, so to speak. My current position is I'm a vice president of business development for St. Jean's. I am able to do things in the community so I can continue doing my work there, and that gives me a lot of fulfillment and is very helpful to me. I ask that you consider me for one of your 6 votes on November 7th. And again, I'll be second on the ballot. I appreciate your time, and I also want to thank Revere TV for all they do, not only for things like this, but all the things they do in the community. They do the sporting events, they do the council meetings, they do a ton of work in Revere, and we'd really be lost without them. And they're a great resource, and I just wanted to say thank you to them for giving all the candidates this opportunity to speak. I want you to be safe and take care, and please vote on November 7th. It's very important to vote. I hate to hear people complaining, and I say to them, did you vote? And they say, no, I didn't. I think in order to be heard, you need to vote. Thank you.